This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Monday, June 16th, 2025. We are located at 4575 Del Celis Place, Los Angeles, California, 91436. We're performing a video waistline and sewer line inspection through a 4-inch closet flange here, just located in the guest bedroom or guest bathroom, just in the hallway area. This is our bathroom. This is our closet flange here. You can see it is a cast iron closet flange. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the cleanout. We're going to zero out here, and we're just going to pause our mic, and we're going to just try to reach all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to just continue to push out. You can see we do transition into cast iron. You can see the cast iron does have some scaling there. And you can see we drop down. And we're just going to continue to try to push out. And you can see we are in cast iron here. And you can see we do have a T, so we're just going to pull back just a little bit. And we're going to try to run our sink and try to get some water here. And hopefully that will help us push all the way out. Okay, we did go ahead and get some water running. So we're just going to continue to try to push out and try to get past this T here. You can see we are in cast iron, so we're just going to continue to push out and utilize this water. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic for a moment.
Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed out. We pushed out to approximately 15 feet 11 inches on the camera monitor and did mark it with a red marker in the hallway bedroom, just on the carpet next to the closet. So again, we're going to run some water in our shower as well as in our vanity sink, just to help keep the line nice and wet and lubricated. We're going to pull back and we're going to switch cameras to a micro cam. So again, we're just going to go ahead and pause our mic here and pull back. So again, we went ahead and flushed the toilets on the upstairs, and it did appear that the water is coming in from behind us. So again, we're going to continue to pull back slowly. And again, you can see more water, and again, that's coming from our upstairs. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back slowly. And as we pull back, you see a little bit of toiletry, a little bit of buildup.
Did you see anything?
A little bit of
water.
Scaling and buildup here in the cast iron waistline, but again, it is period of the home. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Oop. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to switch cameras to a micro camera, and once we switch to our micro camera, we'll take a good look. So again, we're just going to pause here. Okay, again, we're ahead and shut all our water down. We did make it a little bit further. We did push out to approximately 18 feet, 8 inches on the camera monitor. But again, we're still getting hung up in the joints, in the turns, in the cast iron. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here. We're going to pull the toilet in the front bathroom on the front left-hand side of the house. And then from there, we'll possibly be able to push out and push all the way out into our city sewer. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. The cast iron waistline does appear to be a period of the home and does have buildup and scaling throughout. So again, a little bit of residual water still running. Again, we'll make a little bit of a turn. You can see an opening there at the top. Again, heading back towards our clean out. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back from here. We will switch our camera, and then we're going to attempt to push out from the bathroom at the front of the property. So we're going to come up and out of the clean out. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the full bath on the front front left-hand corner of the house. And this is we had to remove the toilet in here as well. This is our closet flange here. And this goes towards our bedroom. This is our sinks. And this goes to the exterior of the left-hand side door that goes to the exterior. So what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the clean out. At the edge of the closet flange. And we're just going to drop down and again attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pause our mic here for a moment. As we push out, we did push all the way out into what appears to be vitreous clay. You can see we do have a large root intrusion in that transition. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out and again possibly push all the way out into our city sewer. So the vitreous clay did appear to have multiple root intrusions there as we continue to push out. What we'll do is again attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer, and then from there we can push all the way out, take a good look. Again, another large root intrusion. So again, we'll continue to push out. Again, as we push out, a little difficult to push out just due to the large root intrusions, and we're pushing the camera through the closet flange to get past those large root intrusions. But again, we're just going to attempt to continue to push out, see if we can possibly get up to our city sewer saddle. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, again, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're just going to let the water run for a minute. Again, we're having a very difficult time pushing out to our city sewer. And again, that's just due to the large root intrusions and the location of this clean out. We're pushing through a closet flange. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shut our water down. And unfortunately, we weren't able to push past this point. We are 107 feet 5 inches into our vitreous clay sewer line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here for a moment. I want to locate this area. Okay, again, as I stated, we weren't able to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. We did mark this area with an orange dotted paint at approximately 7 feet deep in the middle of the street. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back, and we're going to take a good look at the vitreous clay as we pull back. So again, as we continue to pull back, the vitreous clay lateral joints thus far appear to be in fair maintainable condition. Okay, again, we'll just continue to pull back. So again, all the joints in the vitreous clay thus far appear to be in fair maintainable condition. We're going to continue to pull back. As we pull back, we're going to make a little bit of a turn. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area. We did mark it with an orange dotted paint in the middle of the street. And again, we were utilizing a lot of water to help us push out, so we possibly pushed right past our saddle. So as we pull back, this is our city sewer tie-in. It's our saddle connection. And we did mark it with an orange dot of paint at approximately 5 foot 8 inches deep in the middle of the street. So again, as we pull back, a little residual water there at the bottom, but nothing major. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. You can see some debris there, and that debris there is getting washed in what appears to be from possibly the cast iron waistline. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And as we pull back, you can see that's our test tee. We're going to pause here for a moment, and we're going to just pause so we do have a large root intrusion in that area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, with this does appear to be our property line to lateral transition. Again, you can see there's a large root intrusion right around the 3 o'clock and around the 9 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to pull back, and as we pull back, we did have multiple other root intrusions as we pulled back. That joint appeared to be in fair condition. Again, what we'll do is we'll mark an area up at the front of the property where a two-way mainline sewer cleanout can be installed, and a recommendation to have the line hydrojetted and re-inspected. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We'll push in just a little bit more. So again, we'll continue to pull back. As we pull back, we're pulling back, and we're going to pull back up a little stack, and as we pull back, you can see another root intrusion there right around the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock area. And again, we'll continue to pull back. We'll push in just a little bit. As we push back in here, you can see this area here. This is our joint in the vitreous clay sewer piping, and as we pull back slowly, it does appear in this area here that we do have a large break. So it's a full diameter break. You can see the gap around the 6 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock. And as we pull back slowly, you can see it's a full diameter break there. So again, we're going to push in just a little bit, and we're going to mark this area. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area at approximately 2 foot 8 inches deep in the planter area on the left-hand side of the front door. So again, this area here, you could tell that, or see that we do have a large break in that area there. Just after the joint, you can see there's a large separation, large break right there. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, we're heading back towards the house. And as again, you can see another large root intrusion in this joint as well. And a fairly large root intrusion in that joint. You can see that it's bedded down at the top there. And again, we'll continue to pull back. And once we pull back, we're going to identify an area possibly to put a mainline sewer clean out in. So we're going to push back out just a little bit. And a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Right about there. And we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it's underneath a large cactus that's on the front left-hand corner of the house. And we just placed the flag on one side of the cactus, but just underneath there, that is our vitreous clay sewer piping. And as we pull back, we'll transition back into our cast iron waste line. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, we transition into our cast iron waste line. And again, our cast iron waste line does have some scaling, some buildup. And again, it is period of the home. So again, we'll continue to pull back. You can see some scaling, some buildup. But again, the cast iron in this section doesn't appear to be too bad. It does have some scaling, some buildup, a little bit of debris. But again, it is period of the home. So again, we'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.